Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss R.I.P.D. This movie stars Ryan Reynolds as a police officer who's gunned down in the line of duty because of his corrupt partner. Now, he did engage in a little bit of corruption himself, but not too much. And that got him a window that whenever he passed away, instead of going to the place downstairs, he's given an opportunity to kind of atone for what he's done and, serve 100 years with the R.I.P.D. or the Rest in Peace Department to go after the evil people that are, refusing to move on and have kind of stayed back in regular life, making things a nightmare for, the living. So essentially, he's tasked to protect the living. And while that's a noble cause, all he really wants to do is get back to the wife that he loves. But he doesn't look like himself, sound like himself, and he can't identify. So it's frustrating for him. At the same time, he finds out that his former partner is part of not only a corrupt human ring, but he's part of something to completely bring all the dead flooding back into the realm of the living. And so we have Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges to stop that. This movie's ridiculous. I know it didn't really do well with critics or with audiences, but I actually liked it. I thought it was a fun movie. I'm not saying it's as good as either of these movies because it isn't, but I do think it had a little bit of Men in Black. It had a little bit of The Frighteners. I thought that the tone here was good. It understood that it was a silly, over-the-top, concept, and it really runs with it here. Jeff Bridges, wow, I think he's the main reason to see this movie. This is a wild performance, just completely off the deep end. I had a great time watching him. The cast here is good. I'm not a huge Ryan Reynolds fan, but I think he does pretty good here. The special effects are admittedly not very good, but there are some really fun set pieces. The finale's like a big epic, big epic chaotic showdown, as the dead are threatening to pour back into, back onto Earth. But I thought this, again, I understand why people might not have been in love with this movie, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was goofy and silly. I didn't take it seriously, and I thought it was, was fun. It held my interest. So was it a great movie that I'm going to go back to 100 times? Probably not. But I'm glad that I watched it. I thought it was fun. And again, for what it was, it was a fun hour and a half, where I didn't really have to do a lot of thinking and I could just kind of be entertained. So, I think R.I.P.D. is a decent movie, definitely fun and worth a look if you're into over-the-top, goofy action, sci-fi, supernatural comedies. One that's a lot to drop, but... And then you also have Kevin Bacon as the villain, which is kind of fun. But anyway, that's my review for R.I.P.D. If you want to check out more, I've got a full movie review playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.